Sing Your Love. Day 7. What is transhumanism? Some say it is the greatest threat to humanity. Transhumanism is defined as a philosophy favoring the use of science and technology to overcome human limitations and to improve the human condition. In one of the trilogy of books Cardinal Sarah wrote a few years ago, he brought up the topic of transhumanism several times. Then, and even today, few are aware of the great danger of the development of transhumanism that is knocking at our door.
On the website Systensis, which deals with this topic, Tony Zarnecki, who, with other collaborators provides the content on the website, writes, "It is quite likely that by 2025 we shall have the first transhumans with increased cognitive capabilities. In the next 20 to 30 years an intelligent agent will surpass any human being in every skill or task that we could master, and on top of that it may look like a smart gentleman whom it would be really difficult to distinguish from other people walking in the street. Such ability to have any skill and perform any task better than any human is called artificial general intelligence, AGI. What is called intelligent design goes even farther." Yuval Noah Harari at the World Economic Forum made the frightening claim, "We are probably the last generation of Homo sapiens, because we will learn how to engineer bodies and brains and minds. Science is replacing evolution with intelligent design. Not design by some god above the clouds, but our intelligent design. We have reached the point where we can hack not just computers, but we can hack human beings and other organisms. By hacking organisms, we gain the power to engineer the future of life itself. Humans are now hackable animals. There's this whole idea that humans have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me, or whatever I choose, whether at the supermarket or in the elections it is my free will, what I choose. That is over. Free will, that is over."
Frightening words. The pride of those who are on this path can be compared to those in ancient times, who thought they could build a tower that would reach to heaven. The tower referred to in sacred scripture as the Tower of Babel. They said to each other, "Come, let us build ourselves a city, with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves." Genesis 11:4. They, imagining the prosperity they enjoyed was not derived from the favor of God, but supposing that their own power was the proper cause of the plentiful condition they were in, did not obey him. Now it was Nimrod who excited them to such an affront and contempt of God. He also gradually changed the government into tyranny, seeing no other way of turning men from the fear of God, but to bring them into a constant dependence on his power. Now the multitude were very ready to follow the determination of Nimrod, and to esteem it a piece of cowardice to submit to God. And they built a tower. Josephus, Antiquities of the Jews, 1.4.13, ca. 94 ad.
Man, who was made to glorify his Creator in order to obtain the fullest happiness and blessings, despises the love of God by turning to false doctrines and philosophies, continually seeking to escape the idea of the judgment. As if this were not enough, the innumerable, innocent souls of our children and grandchildren are falling victim to the pervasive culture. Shall the clay say to the potter, "What are you doing?" Paul Susky. We must pray. There is no doubt that a flood of graces will descend upon your family and the world if more souls would become docile pupils of adoration. Pope St. John 23.
Sing Your Love. Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you. Let every beat of my heart, and every breath I take, 1,000 times repeat this act of love. I love you, Jesus, in the most blessed sacrament. Resolve. Prepare your children and grandchildren to stand strong against the evils they will encounter in the world.